Yes, I got it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Teach Astronomy. My name is Victoria, but you can call me Vicky. But today, you can call me Kai, which is apparently over there. Over there, we're reversed. I can't tell. But we are back with some more D&D in space, and our setup today is a little bit different, if you've noticed, because I am at Kyle's house. So, yeah, we are back here to play some D&D. We are continuing our adventure into a very spooky forest with a very spooky storm. Very scary, very spooky, scary spook. And with that lovely intro, I will pass it over to Grant to do the real intro if he's ready. Are you ready?
Sort of ready. I'm managing Windows. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to D&D in Space, also known as the Endurance Campaign, also known as my weekly attempt to absolutely torture some of my best friends. So this is the ongoing adventures of the away teams, aka Red Shirts, of Starship Endurance, a massive colony ship, many centuries out from Earth at this point. And so far this mission, our team has found a planet. They found interesting creatures on the planet, and have followed some new friends, the Trakens, up to the beginnings of something the Trakens are cryptically calling the Trial of Darkness. Where we left off, everyone had started to take a fitful sleep as a storm began to roll in. Where is my storm sound effect for stream? Stream, you can hear this, nobody else can. So, there's thunder all around you, just regularly crash, boom, all of that. The wind is buffeting the tent that we retconned you brought along with you, and
I was proud of that.
and it just sounds like it is pouring rain outside, and each one of you is resting in your own way, and when I say fitful sleep, it is fitful. You are, each of you, dreaming. And by virtue of a four-sided dice, Kyle, we'll start with you. So,
Grant, really quick, I need you to know that me and Kyle, it wasn't a bet per se, but we were both like, I don't think Grant's gonna give us a full rest. I don't think that's happening.
It'll be fine. Anyway, so yes, you find yourself on a planet you've never seen before. It's kind of a perpetual twilight, rocky. It's barren. You can't see any life. However, you do see a small ship come in from orbit, land nearby, and open. And a person steps out, and you recognize your biodroid mentor, Dana.
Okay.
That's me.
Dana steps out and walks past you into some sort of cavern of some kind, and summons a light, as she taught you how to do all those ages and ages ago. And hang on, I'm queuing something up. Vicky, don't use this until I tell you, please. And she just continues to she just steps into the darkness, and you hear her footsteps echo, and you just get this sense of unease as you're watching this scene from your dream state. If you try to move, you can't. If you try to interact, you can't.
Whenever Leaf doesn't try.
Whenever you yes, okay. Leaf doesn't try. So nope, wrong button. So yeah, you watch, and as she goes deeper into this cavern, you begin to realize that the light is having less and less effect. And after a few moments, she stops, turns directly to you, and says,
Sorry. Have you forgotten what I told Julie? Stay away from dark places. It is for your own good. I have no recollection of what Dana's voice sounds like, so I'm so sorry. But
you are getting close.
have you forgotten what I told Julie? Stay away from dark places. It is for your own good. This is why we don't do this in person, because I can't look at them in real life and not laugh.
We will find out more about this another day too, I will say. Anyway, so yes, Kyle, that is... Leaf's dreams just continue in that vein all night. And you just keep following Dana as she wanders through this place, and no destination ever really seems to be found. We move on next to...
Question first,
Yes.
actually. How lucid is Leaf during these dreams?
You're aware it's not normal. You're aware there's something strange at play here.
Can I roll an auto-hypnosis check for Leaf to memorize the route that Dana follows?
Sure. Go for it. A
You're
sleeping
not even gonna
auto...
ask chat what color? He rolled an orange die, by the way.
That is a 25.
Okay, yeah, you remember every detail of this dream. Okay, Harry. You...
Oh, no.
You are taken back to actually a fairly recent event. And... You're taken back actually to the very end of your defense of endurance. You are in the life support corps, having just utterly obliterated a dozen pirates all by yourself, and you are coming down from what you remember as one hell of a power high. And you become lucid again as you look down and see one final privateer with what seems to be your iron grip around their throat. And as you sense their life draining away, you become privy to their final thought. Although their final thought doesn't seem entirely... And this is you thinking in the dream. It doesn't seem right. You're pretty sure that's not what this particular guy was thinking. And you hear, "You have touched the darkness once, young one. You enjoyed the power, didn't you?"
Oh, snap. Oh, my.
And for the rest of the night, you are tormented just by that voice in the back of your head. Now this is more of a D2. Who's left? Okay, Mac. Brick. You are remembering something from your past, much farther back in the past. And it was a moment that, and I'm kind of playing a little fast and loose with your I'm going to turn off that ambience really quick. I'm going to play a little fast and loose with your backstory here, so feel free to amend this whenever you want. This is probably pre-running into Ari and the beginning of your friendship with them. And you were working with a freelance captain of a cargo ship from a while back. And you remember just a deal that went absolutely sideways in the worst way it possibly could. And people that you grew up with on the docks, as you're trying to get yourself and your crew out of there onto the cargo ship Hawthorne, are having to face friends and people you literally grew up with in a lot of cases. And it's ugly. It's bad. You did a lot of things that you aren't necessarily proud of. But when you get back on board the ship and the ship takes off, Captain Robin turns to you, puts a hand on your shoulder, and just says, "Thanks for that. I owe you one. A big one." Before returning to the bridge. And for the rest of the night, you are just faced with faces of all the people that you ended up not being able to persuade to choose a different path. And last, Kai.
Hi.
You find yourself in a room you kind of recognize. It's a room back home. It's, shall we say, palatial. Opening up into a balcony overlooking the colony where you grew up. Only instead of the blue skies and expansive ocean and, glittering air traffic going by all the time, it's night and it's dark. And you watch as a person walks into the room, and she crosses in front of you out to the balcony, and for whatever reason you follow her. And down below you see flames and fire, and what you thought was a dark sky is actually choked with smoke. And this person turns back to you, and even though you've never met her, you recognize Maliana. And she says, "Why did you leave them, Kypris? They needed you."
Damn.
Wait, what? Wait, I didn't. Wait. Oh, God. Okay.
So those are the dreams you guys were having. All
Bad
right.
dreams. Great sleep.
All right.
Bad dreams. Bad. The bad ones.
And I will be a merciful DM and say, yes, you more or less got a full night's sleep, although you're not feeling great when you wake up.
Lynn Jersey would call them nightmares. I agree.
Yes.
The city you grew up in is burning down, and someone told you, why'd you leave them?
Uh-huh.
Sweet dreams.
I feel like this is actually less traumatic than Reef's normal dreams, so I'm kind of okay with this one.
Is it now? Okay, I'll have to do
Dana
better.
being like, listen to me.
I should have had her pull out the taser. That's what I should have done.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so you wake up.
Well,
the
that's
next
gonna be
morning.
hard to not. We shouldn't have known each other's dreams, That's gonna be interesting.
Well,
To know this as a person, but not as Kai.
uh-huh.
Okay.
That's,
Anyway,
that's part of the fun.
glad. Yes. Fun.
So the next morning you wake up. It's still very cloudy outside, and it is still raining. However, it looks like and sounds like the majority of the storm has passed. And I'm just checking. Yes, I need to find a track here because I am multitasking like an absolute maniac right now. Where'd it go?
Sorry.
There it is. Haha. No, you're fine.
This is all my fault. I'm
It
not
is.
streaming.
It is absolutely not. So you wake up and you find that the Trackens have set up what looks like they actually set up a covering for their campfire. So they're all gathered around perfectly dry outside of their ring of tents, and they're enjoying breakfast.
Seems dangerous.
I mean, it seems to have some sort of one-way roofing material that allows the smoke to go through, but doesn't allow the rain to come back. You're not entirely sure what it is.
That was real.
If only, that would be wonderful.
I feel like Grant's just retconning that one. For just inventing something for that one. Kyle's
Yep.
gonna use that against you later.
I mean, that's true. Although, actually, we have a material like that.
In real life?
Yeah, Gore makes it, or they used to. They stopped making it because while it works really, really well, the environmental impact of producing it was too high, and so they couldn't justify continuing to make it.
Okay.
This is an astronomy channel. Congratulations, you've learned something today.
I was also going to say this is my science fiction. This is my science fiction fantasy world. No. So anyway, yes, they have this special material that's allowing the smoke to go through it. Most of them look okay. The paladins seem to be fine. Some of the initiates look a little shaken. And
How is Satsi?
Satsi seems a little shaken, actually. So what do you do?
That sounds fine.
First, comfort Satsi.
Okay.
And then eat breakfast.
Okay.
In that order.
And then casually make eye contact with Paladin Shinra. And try and gauge their reaction to everything that's going on. Because they seem like the one who noticed the most that something was off last night.
Okay. Make a sense motive check.
All right.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
That is a
Light him up.
I know. My light up dice didn't light up, but that was a 19 plus it's a 26.
Okay. Nothing escapes your eyes.
What do you're
Nice.
You're an elf, right?
Yeah.
What do your elf eyes see?
Well, you also gave me a cybernetic implant that increases my ability to sense motives.
Yeah, so you just by watching Shimra's body language and specifically what she is doing, she's keeping watch. And the Trackens, so far your read on the Trackens is that they're not really that worried about much of anything here. So the fact that she's even keeping watch is a little strange to you. Just judging them by the rest of their behavior. And if you had to put your finger on it, she's on edge about something.
Okay.
She actually does notice you guys stirring and waking up, and just moves over to Paladin Ekin and whispers something, and they seem to have a short but heated discussion for a moment.
Talking about us. They're talking about us.
Okay.
While that's happening, Kai, I think, is going to we kind of jumped over it very briefly, but Leaf apparently comforted Satsi in some way.
Mm-hmm.
But I think actually, yeah, I'm just gonna check on Satsi. Be like, how you doing? You ready? Ready for today? Ready for the...
She glances at the doorway and shudders.
Great. Okay. I'm glad. You know you don't have to do this, right? Like, I don't want, like, you're not forced to do this. We don't care if you, we're here for you, but it is totally up to you.
She seems to think for a second, gives you a hug, and then walks over to the other Trackens and joins them for breakfast.
Okay.
We should have a team meeting before we leave.
Right.
We should have a team meeting. Not right now.
I am gonna wander over to Paladin Shinra if they don't seem kind of hostile.
Once again,
Shinra usually feels hostile.
Once again, they are aloof.
Aloof is fine.
They're not open. She's not openly hostile toward you.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll wander over, and slightly less forcibly casually than before, right? Like kind of letting some more less diplomatic, more sincere. Is it normal to have weird dreams before the trial?
she gives you kind of a sidelong glance as she's keeping an eye on everything, and
What a conversation starter.
and says, "It is known for some of the troubled among our initiates. How many of your party encountered this phenomena?"
You would not
We just-
know.
Well, I'm gonna
Unless we
look
talk-
around.
You're not there.
Oh, I'm not. I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna say.
I'm gonna look around at everybody. And how shook does everybody kind of look?
Kai
Aries really rough. Like,
is having a hard time.
yeah.
Brick has a really dumb smile and is trying to cheer up Barry.
And just trying to what?
Cheer up, Barry.
Oh,
I'd say at least half.
it's accurate. More than
Okay,
accurate.
her expression visibly darkens.
Oh. That's sick.
And she turns away, and you're pretty sure you hear her say something along the lines of, "It was a mistake bringing them along."
That's rude. I'm not there,
Yeah.
but
Does Leaf hear this?
You're pretty sure that's what you just heard.
Leaf quietly murmurs, "I hope not."
Okay. Oh
very
yeah,
fun.
she definitely heard that. Where are you walking off to? Toward one of your fellow party members, or?
No, at least looking at her when he says it. He just says it quietly enough that no one else hears it.
You get a downright glare.
Yeah. Well,
we're invited.
hoping for the best. And
Preparing for the worst.
bringing lots of light.
Preparing to burn a city down and leave my friends behind. I don't know. Anyway, I don't say that. I'm just like, everything's fine.
You sure you don't?
I'm positive.
The word taser doesn't mean anything to you, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Leaf has learned what he wanted to know.
All right. Anyone else gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna wander back over and eat breakfast.
Okay. It seems to be some sort of puff pastry of some kind,
Ooh.
with a preserve that you can't quite place.
It's gooseberry.
Leaf definitely. I definitely ask somebody what this preserve is made out of.
It's something you can't pronounce.
Gooseberry.
Goose.
Have you guys ever had a gooseberry?
No.
Hey,
No.
go buy some. They do sell them at like kind of regular grocery stores. On occasion, they just taste like tomatoes, kind of, but they're fun
Interesting.
colors.
Yes.
Gooseberry.
Yes. When Paladin Ekin recognizes that you're having trouble understanding what the hell he just said, he says it's a fruit from the world we call home.
Alrighty.
Gooseberry.
Grows on a lot of very spiky, very arid plants.
The world they call home is a synopsis for, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Checking me, I see. Yes.
I wrote it down.
That's a lot of notes here.
I do.
It's crazy.
I have a lot of notes, which you can't actually see on camera at all. But this paper is
I
look.
have a lot of notes. Holds up a blank
I
sheet.
know,
of
just
paper.
sure.
Uh-huh.
Sure looks like it.
So here's the question: does Leaf try the stuff?
Absolutely.
It's got citrusy almost combined with blueberries.
Ooh, delicious.
Nice.
Um,
What are Brick and Airy up to?
Yes.
Shenanigans.
I'm like super shook, so I'm just like silent. But
cool. We're just
occasionally
chilling.
you
We're just
see-
sitting in the tent.
Yeah, no, I was like, occasionally you see tiny little sparks going between Aries crystals, and they seem to be shaking a little more than usual.
Okay. If you two aren't leaving the tent, Satsi actually grabs a couple of the wooden plates and brings them both to you.
Aw.
Well, I was gonna go over and see Satsi, but seeing as she is coming to us, Brick would like kind of get her attention and thank her a little bit, and then just like hold out his hand.
Okay. She'd take it.
And I have no clue if I can do this, but this is what Brick would do. He would just like, I don't know, like attempt to talk to her through like the emotion thing that he knows she does, or at least like present an emotion for her to feel. I don't know how this works. Brick doesn't know how this works.
I'm gonna say she kind of gets the idea and uses the power to kind of focus in on what you're trying to communicate.
Okay. It's just like legitimate like encouragement, and like she's got this, and Brick's got her back, and isn't gonna let anything go wrong.
Okay, that earns you a hug.
Aww.
Also, just so the rest of you can see
I'm sorry.
what's been happening over here.
Just party. Party guys. Amazing.
It's a night at the discos
We're
over
having
at
a little
Kyle.
rave over here.
Oh, I love it.
D&D flavored rave. Let's do this.
Anyway, back to
Fun.
Yes.
serious emotion time.
Yes.
So sorry.
It's okay.
fine.
It was fun.
Got distracted.
We needed a comedic relief moment.
Yeah, Satsi gives Brick a great big old hug and just kind of checks in on Ari a little bit. She's still a little wary of you because she's never seen, you get the sense she's never seen like the arcing crystal thing before. So it's kind
I'd imagine most of us haven't.
probably not.
Yeah, I'm gonna wander over to Kai at this point, I think.
I think I'm like chilling right outside the
Okay.
tent and just kind of like staring off forlornly into the distance at that big old wall.
Did you have weirdly pleasant dreams last night?
No. I, in fact, I had the opposite. Yours sounds a lot nicer though. What happened?
I mean, there were no tasers for starters.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you remember Dana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, the tasers.
Yeah, it's hard to forget the tasers.
It's hard. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, I do remember. I remember her and the tasers and the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spent the whole night following her through random caves in the dark.
That's good. Okay. Great.
Weirdly, for someone who was leading me through a lot of dark caves, she kept like pointing out that I wasn't supposed to go through dark places, and then kept leading me through dark places.
That's odd.
It was a really weird dream,
Huh.
but no tasers. So
No
you know,
tasers. That's very good. That's very good.
I'll take a general sense of foreboding.
Yeah.
Note to
We all love
self,
that.
add tasers. Okay.
I know.
No. Wait.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not feeling 100% about this whole. And I gesture to the, big door and the whole thing and the everything. But, but we're doing it. We're going to do it.
Oh
We're
yeah, it's going to be a
sexy.
disaster.
It's going to be.
Okay.
We've got this.
With that, you notice the Trakens are actually beginning to rise, and both of the paladins are moving toward the door, and they, gesture for all of you to join them, and they kind of form this, with the exception of paladins Ekin and Shimra, they form this semicircle around the door, and as they do, Paladin Ekin turns to you and says, "We will open the entrance now. It will remain open until the Trial of Darkness has completed. We only request that you follow us in an hour's time. We will all convene on the lowest level."
Is that the end, you mean? I'm assuming the end is the lowest
It
level.
goes down.
Yes.
We're going down. Mm-mm.
Are we still having a team meeting, by the way, before we like?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
you'll have
team meeting.
You'll have
We'll have
time.
an hour.
I baked it in
Sweet.
for you.
Perfect, thank you.
Exactly. 15.
Yes.
Exactly an hour. More than an hour. I know not less than an hour.
At least an hour.
At least. Sick. Thank you. Just want to know. I didn't know how close of a, but okay.
All right. And with that, you notice that they both turn, Paladin, Ekin, and Shira. And they hold their hands up to the door. A pale glow emits from their semi-translucent skin, and you're immediately aware of just this deep rumbling around you.
Earthquake.
You even feel it in your feet. And as you watch, twin halves of a massive stone door rise upward and to either side. A freezing cold wind rushes out, and you smell stale air and something musty. The doors halt with a resounding thud, and beyond you can make out pillars, each about 20 meters tall, and a much decayed blue entry rug. And beyond it, darkness. Paladin Ekin turns to you and says, "Each clan must enter the trial on its own. We will see you at the bottom." What do you do?
Good luck.
They start filing in.
See you at the bottom.
Okay, as soon as they're in, I'm gonna turn around to the rest of them and be like, "Okay, team meeting."
Yeah.
Huddle.
Team huddle. Okay.
Okay. Turn to Saucy first. You still want to do this?
She nods.
Okay. How do we stay alive? Okay, actually, no. We're gonna talk about that second. First of all, the fifth. Also, the after the longest pause ever. No, I'm gonna remember to clip that later because that was very funny. Did you have strangely pleasant dreams too? God. That was so funny. Okay, so first order of business. Satsi, we want to make sure that we don't do anything that you don't want us to do because you're the one who knows what's going on. You're the one who's doing the whole thing. So how do we know what you need from us? Do we need to just should I just we hold hands and then if something comes out that we have to shoot, we got to shoot him? Do you want me to be your loudspeaker? Do you want to mind meld with one of these? And I gesture to Leaf or to Harry with one of
What now?
Don't know if that's how that works.
I don't know. I don't know. Y'all do your stuff. I don't understand it.
She glances over her shoulder, and thinks for a moment. You think she's watching to see it, watching for the last of the Trackens to disappear into the darkness, and then she turns to you and just holds up her hand like this.
You're gonna write to me?
She nods and
Leaf hands her a piece of paper.
You have where do you
Leaf
have
carries a
that?
journal on her.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
okay.
I don't go through your things.
She
It's
takes
a
that.
history book.
That's true.
He has chopsticks.
Kai definitely carries a journal. It's over there. I can get it. It's got stickers. Why don't I get it? That's fun.
Okay,
Also,
she-
Leaf wasn't allowed to have technology for a long time. He had to write things down on paper.
Okay, fair.
Okay, she takes the piece of paper and I assume writing utensil that you offer her, and simply writes down, "Follow me."
Well,
Works for me.
what, you're going in front?
She nods.
That's what I thought.
You also actually notice her handwriting is surprisingly good. She seems to have been practicing without anybody noticing.
It's
What
very,
language?
It's very impressive.
It seems to
Ours?
be yours, English. essentially.
Also, if anyone cares, this is my
Oh.
notebook.
That's so cute.
It's got
Thanks.
stickers.
There's a space lion and a space ace and stars, and this is from Cemetery Boys.
Little stickers.
It
Nice.
says Dawn's Rise and Commander's Log.
Very nice.
Anyway. Okay, so you're gonna write to us. Okay. And how do I phrase this? How we're all doing it now.
I've just got an invisible friend here who's doing it for me. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just,
Where's the cat?
yeah, just get Freya.
Yeah.
Where's Freya?
Not speaking to me because I didn't give her wet food.
Oh.
It's very funny. It's very funny. Oh, I love animals. Anyway, you're so good. Okay, so you're gonna go in front. How hands-on do you want us to be? Like, if we see something, we just pew pew, or do we like have to like step back, let you do your thing first, and then if there's a,
Are we expecting to be attacked?
yes, obviously we're expecting to be attacked. We are literally always attacked all the time, forever. I am 1000% always on guard. Why do you think I have like 4 guns? She takes out 2 of them. One of which is attached to her arm.
She's scribbling this entire time and then just holds up a message saying, I don't know what to expect. Please don't make me do this by myself.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not.
You're not
Okay.
doing it by yourself. What? Still don't think you should go in front.
We will be right behind him.
Okay.
Last question. Do you think there's going to be any puzzles? Because I'm really bad at puzzles.
She glances at the yawning darkness behind you, looks back at you, and just
Fair, yeah, fair.
Did anybody stay behind, or is everybody who came on this up to this point going in?
everybody except all of you went in.
Okay.
Question?
Yes.
And Ahmad?
Ahmad is with you.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay,
okay.
yeah,
Yes.
that's what I thought.
Ahmad is actually meditating amidst the Tracken camp.
Cool.
That's a good point. Weave is also, if we have the time, going to meditate
I think we
to
do.
attain psionic focus.
Okay.
Yeah, same for Ari.
Okay.
Okay.
Me and Brick are
Gotta
gonna
calm
go
down
like
for my
work out or
dream.
something. I don't know.
All right. Most of the party is meditating right now. Is there anything specific that Brick and Kai are working on in the hour
Readying
you
my
have?
guns.
Yeah, he's like taking stock of his ammo and like shoves like 3 of those flash grenades into Satsi's hand and like
While she's just meditating, just
she like sits it down in front of her.
One on each hand, one on top of the head.
Yeah, there you go.
Amazing.
which by the way does not break her meditation. Okay.
Cool.
She's good.
Just making sure
I
she's got him.
am. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. I guess I might do a little bit of stretching. I don't know. A little bit of
All right.
Yeah.
Then
Get
Was
ready
there
to
anything
do
else
the
we
like
needed to
holster
discuss
like
before we go in?
thing. Oh yeah, any other things that I didn't think of?
Oh, question for Satsi. Are we supposed to bring light in with us?
she nods emphatically.
Okay.
Cool. I know you have that.
Uh-huh.
I have.
Um,
Kai pulls her backpack around, pulls out. I have a flashlight.
And Brick
I
also
also
did
have-
distribute a bunch of flares to everybody
That's a good idea.
that he had. So
Do I
think
also
you guys
have?
all have 2.
technically,
True flares.
I think so. That's a grant question. I don't know how many I brought.
I'm pretty sure
But-
you. How many?
I think you said like
Remember.
2 dozen. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
But I
You
wouldn't
have
give all of them out yet.
Yeah, everyone has at least one flare, and Brick has
Yeah.
the rest.
Actually, I have my flashlight in hand, and I'm like, wait, I'm an idiot, and I hit the flashlight mode on my multi-tool, and I'm like, does anyone else need a flashlight?
I
I
don't
have
know if I have a
two.
flashlight,
That's
actually.
why I give you flares.
Thank you, Brick.
Anybody?
Brick pulls out his gun and flips it on.
Fair enough.
Got
I
a
throw it back.
tack light.
Yeah, I throw it back in my bag. Then I'll let you know. Or just let me know. Let me know if you want.
Do you need one?
Yeah, I do.
Right.
If it's not in my inventory, I don't have
Here you
one.
go.
I can't just have one.
Yeah.
You do have a bunch of flares, which are really bright.
Okay, cool.
So
How many flares do I have?
2.
2? Sick.
I love magnesium flares.
I mean, I'm gonna toss my flashlight over to Ari. Just be like, no, you should have
Oh.
some.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. And before you enter, Satsi does something you've never seen before. She manifests a side blade. Only hers is different from any
Whoa.
side blade you've ever seen. Instead of like this short sword length punching dagger that a lot of people create, she manifests a full on spear in one hand.
Oh, that's dope.
And it is this bright blue.
Oh, you're twinsies.
Mine's purple.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, you can both do it.
I don't have a spear.
Well, close enough. Come on.
That's
Thank you.
sick.
Welcome.
That is so cool.
It is very cool.
I try to pass my hand through it because I'm like, is that like a?
No, she takes it away quickly. She does not want you
Sorry.
touching it.
Is she wearing her little jacket?
Oh. You got right. You
Oh,
guys
that's
gave her.
right.
You guys gave her one.
Mhm.
Yes,
Like,
she
don't
is.
forget your jacket, Satsi.
Yeah, and then
It's
she
good
ran
luck.
off to go hide with the 3D printer for a while.
Mhm. Well, you suspect that's where the tank for your new shape-shifting friend came from.
Mhm.
Ah,
Okay, so yeah, are you heading in?
Has it been an hour?
Yes, it has been an
you gotta
hour.
whip out your plate.
Then yes.
Does it emit light? Does my side blade emit light, Grant?
I'm gonna say yes. It's kind of like a torch in a way. So
Mhm.
not necessarily the
It's really dim.
not necessarily the best light source, but it's better than nothing.
All right, I'm gonna stick to my flashlight and my flares.
Come on.
Let Satsi do her
Well, put it
thing.
like-
I
okay.
don't want to take her
It's
light
cool
away.
though. Okay.
Or the spotlight from Satsi.
All right, you step into the building, and that means that I have to do a thing really
That we get
quick.
immediately murdered. No.
No, thankfully not.
Rocks fall. Everybody dies.
Preferably not.
The
Okay,
end.
I'm going to start sharing
stream, guys.
screen. For stream, this is going to be a little clunky because I have to do things here. There we go. And this is what you see. You are inside just this grand entrance to whatever this underground place is. The ceiling towers 20 meters above you. There is a collapsed column roughly in the center, and just this big old, you want to say moth-eaten, but you're not sure if moths exist on this planet, but it's been eaten by something carpet in the middle. There are doors on either side at the far end, and another door leading farther onward. As you enter, there is no light whatsoever except for what you are bringing with you. Let me
Exciting.
get back to my notes.
Is there a cat on the rep? Like the
I saw that too. It's really cute.
It was not intended to be. Fun fact, I got this from a royalty-free image of like a 16th century rug, and I
Incredible.
copied it. Those were initially dragons around the edges. Somehow I managed to get a cat on there too. There was
That's good.
Cute.
there was
So good.
there was a cat where Wadsworth lives on board the Endurance. Now there's a cat on the floor of the rug.
Amazing.
Yes, cats show up everywhere. I have gone to the cats entirely.
I love it.
There are worse places to go, my cats have said. All right.
All right.
What would you like to do?
I think I'm just gonna be like
Um,
to Satsu, like,
Yeah, what?
after you, we'll be right behind you.
Okay, she kind of just walks in and is kind of taking in her surroundings. She doesn't seem entirely sure where to go or what to do. This gives you an opportunity if you wanted to check out the place. You are welcome to.
definitely.
All right.
And yeah, Leaf is actually also going to I think for now carry a actually, why not? Leaf has a flashlight. He's just going to use that to start with.
Okay.
And yeah, look around.
All right.
Keeping within eyesight of Satsu.
Okay. Yeah,
I
What's up?
was just gonna say I will also search.
Okay. Oh, so you're doing search checks?
I guess I don't know what's the difference between search and spot.
Depends what you want to make us do.
Yeah, I'm looking around. I'm doing the like flashlight here. No, I guess I'm doing the flashlight here and the gun here.
Looking around, trying to be very aware of the surroundings.
Yeah.
Okay. You get a little bit more detail about this place. The walls and floor are strangely smooth. It's not flagged stone. It looks like it was just cut somehow with incredibly high fidelity. That being said, there is a thick layer of dust, and you do notice that the dust trail kind of splits off and goes into all three directions.
Does this place seem familiar from the dream?
It does not. There is something, however, that is a little familiar. As you're kind of searching around with your flashlight, you notice up on the ceiling, there are these conduits that seem to have an inlay on them, and you recognize them as being something kind of similar to what you remember seeing in the Esh installation.
Do these look like they could transfer psionic pulses of some kind?
Potentially.
Okay.
Satsi kind of goes over to this door and tries to move it. It seems to be just a big, heavy stone door, and she's having a hard time moving it.
Do you want us to help you move that, Satsi?
All right. Yeah, Brick, you walk over. Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
The ironic part is Aerie is stronger than I am.
I feel like
I'm gonna conserve my energy to protect us.
I feel like Brick's energy is very much like Wreck-It Ralph, like I'm gonna wreck it. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's
You're
a
like-
4, Grant.
Oh,
You and Satsi are now both struggling to open this door.
Got my eyes glued shut.
we're just standing. We're just standing over there, and I
I
just
don't
was.
know if there's anything I can do.
Can't get it open.
I think they
Not
need more
possible.
help.
I'll go help push.
Yeah, I'm gonna help push too.
You're stronger than I am.
Well, I don't have anything.
I mean, at that point, I'll just push. Like,
strength.
Oh, cool. I'll do
Okay,
strength.
the entire party gathers around this door and just tries.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, and I'm going to just say because you're all doing it, you automatically succeed.
Hell yeah!
let me-
Teamwork.
delete.
Makes the
Let's go.
dream work. What the? Are those mummies?
You actually notice that the room is covered in a thick layer of dust, and there are dozens of cushioned mats all over the floor, and actual legitimate cushions as well. If you had to guess, this might have been a sleeping quarters at some point. There's also another door that is somewhat open at the far end. It looks like a derelict sanitation space.
Okay.
Trying to do a little searchy search. Lift up the cushions.
Sure. You walk in. Make a spot check.
It's a 2, and I have to pull up my information to find out how much I add to that, but it's not going to be a lot. So if you want to work with the 2, feel free. I think it's a
Kai, make a reflex save, please.
great. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
God.
5. Okay, sick. I'm good. I'm quick. I'm quick. It's a 2
Oh,
again. Hold on. I have wait. I'm quick.
Yes.
Hold
I'm
on.
fast. I am very fast.
Hold on. Why did we hear that, but we didn't hear the other stuff you were playing?
Yeah, I heard a sword just now.
I do not know why.
That's hilarious.
It's creepy.
Oh, it's because you're sharing your screen now.
Maybe.
Anyway, my reflex save is a 10, so it's actually 12.
That's still not enough.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, play it again.
You take
Swipe. Oh boy.
You take 10 points of damage as a spike just comes up out of the ground and stabs you. You seem to be
How?
standing on a pressure plate of some kind.
Is it through my foot? Like, how?
It misses your foot. It kind of just gouges you on its way up. It's not
I
fun.
scream.
Yes.
Where is this?
It's right here in front of all of you
God.
at this mat.
Let's leave.
Oh my god, Kai, are you okay?
Hey, I'm fine. Let's go. Let's leave. Let's leave now.
They
Okay.
bravely ran away. Okay. Okay.
I don't want anyone else to get stabbed through the foot.
So yes, you leave. Satsi, however, just kind of walks in very, very carefully and starts making her way around the room, because you do notice there are other tracks around the room.
Oh my
And
god, please be careful.
she's being very careful. She's taking a long time to do this.
Okay.
And let's...
As I'm like bleeding from my leg and I'm slowly like wrapping some gauze around. Be careful.
I'm gonna take a moment to activate my inertial armor.
That's smart.
Okay. You activate your inertial armor.
You just slap mine too. Because you're like, don't be an idiot.
Okay. Satsi seems to be tracking where she is. She seems to actually bend down and pick something up and retraces her steps and comes back to you. She holds out something in her free hand, and when you take a closer look, you notice it's a small dart.
You have
What?
It's not the kind of dart that would work necessarily with Leaf's dart gun. This thing is heavy. It's metal, long and thin, and it's obviously very, very old, but it looks like it could still really mess someone up.
Oh.
And Satsi, for the time being, dismisses her side blade and uses her other hand to point at the tip and then make this gesture.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Poison.
She nods.
Sick. Oh, so if I had stepped another way, I would have dead, right? Yeah. Okay. Sick.
Noted.
Do you want to hold on to that, or can we just get rid of that?
She shrugs and kind of just offers it around, and if no one takes it, she's gonna
Leaf will
just...
take it.
Okay.
Leaf will take it and slip it into the bandolier with his other highly dangerous dart-like things.
God, remember which one is the stim pack for when I would need it later, and which one is the poison one?
I haven't mixed up the stim packs with
That's
the
true.
explosives yet.
That's true. You're not wrong.
Or the tranks.
Oh dear.
Oh man, you should hit me with the trank sometime. That'd be pretty funny.
I mean, I have psychedelics if you want that.
Oh, we're gonna talk later.
Yeah.
Okay. Satsu immediately just walks over to the other one and tries opening the door as well.
Is it heavy? Does she need help?
Let's see if she needs help this time.
Okay.
She tries shifting it and slips on the floor and just falls face flat on the floor.
Oh no!
Oh, damn.
Sassy.
I go help her up.
She,
Or
ro-
give her like a hand to get up, you know.
she rolled a 1. So she's a little embarrassed right now.
Come on, Ari.
All right.
All right, if it's just the two of you, go ahead and make strength checks for me.
Click on the strength. Yeah. Damn.
17 for Ari.
Okay.
Fuck, 5 for Brick.
Okay.
You did say it was stronger.
Well, Brick, you help, but Ari does most of the work, just hefting this heavy stone door open, and it is another room, although this one's a little more barren, and this one is actually, it's entirely obvious this time that there are traps in here because the few cushions and seats that are in here are perforated.
I just go
Oh.
down.
Hey, can I retcon something really quick?
No.
Because it does not make any difference to what's actually happened so far,
What?
but does make
Sure.
things marginally less annoying if we have to deal with it later.
Mm-hmm.
So Leaf, before we enter the cave, before we walk through the first door, actually activates a
Riley's
power,
toe.
which is anchored navigation.
Okay.
And
Discuss this.
yeah, and for the next 8 hours, Leaf knows exactly where he is in relation to that starting point. Unless we cross a planar boundary.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Are we crossing a planar boundary?
If we take those psychedelics, we will.
Which gives a few random benefits, including knowing where we are relative to our starting point and also the path we took.
Okay. I will, here, before I forget, I will say there are actually some things in here that I can give you because this. Did I not? Oh,
I
aha.
love that they're little sacks. They're so cute.
Oh.
Oh, hey, floor spikes.
Yes.
Ah,
Don't you
fun.
wish we'd seen those before?
yes. Yes.
These floor spikes are actually just fully extended, and they seem to have been tripped a long time ago and never reset. And in fact, in one a little farther away, you see the remains of something from long ago. You can't.
I think we should skip this room. Personally, I
Satsi,
say to Satsi. I don't know. What do you think?
Is there anything interesting in it besides the dead thing?
the dead thing looks like it might have once been wearing something pretty nice.
Brick.
I kind of want to look at the dead thing.
Brick,
I kind of
no,
want to go in
no.
there.
I just
know
lean
what you're
over to
thinking.
Leaf and I'm like, might want to get the Stimpack darts ready.
Yeah.
Rick, we're here for Sadzi, not
Well,
for you.
But it looks kind of
Leaf
cool.
unslings his air rifle.
Very
Satsi-
casually.
Satsi notices, Brick, that you seem at least out of the group the most interested in going in, and just kind of beckons you.
We're here for Satsi, and he just
Don't
goes.
die.
Okay. Make a spot check for me.
God damn. Okay, I'm good at those.
That's what I thought too.
Okay, 17.
Okay. Yeah, you and Satsi actually managed to navigate the 2 or 3 untripped pressure plates in this room. And you actually, with that, I'm gonna say, because Satsi rolled quite a bit higher, she actually points out one of them and then points at the wall, and you just barely can make out just a series of little holes in the wall.
Oh.
No.
But yeah, you make your way over to the now long desiccated body, and yeah, it's got a spike going right through its head, and Oh, I forgot a very important character here.
Oh shit.
Ahmad.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Ahmad
Ahmad.
with us.
Ahmad's
yeah.
just
Oh,
kind
that's
of
right.
Yeah.
Ahmad's just kind of
Whoops.
standing around, and Ahmad was there too. Yes.
Where's Wonder?
Oh right, you did bring Wonder.
Yes.
It's just getting bigger and bigger.
We did not bring Zen. You can leave him at home.
Zen
Yeah,
chose
and
to sit this one out.
Wonder has a chemical glow stick tied around the neck
Cute.
or her neck.
Even though Wonder doesn't need it, you will always know where she is.
Although
It's
she kept
not.
trying
It's
to
not.
eat the
It's not
flares.
so Wonder can see. It's so that Wonder's surrounded by light.
So Wonder doesn't get fucking eaten
It's
Yeah.
by
for-
whatever
for the
is hiding in the
vision.
shadows.
Okay.
We want our dog to survive.
Okay. Good to know.
How
All
well
right.
lit is this space, by the way?
Not very. Really, the only light is from wherever you guys are focusing your flashlights, or where flares, chemical glow sticks, or side blades are projecting light.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, Brick. You're pretty sure this was once like a being that was roughly humanoid, although it's bones, and you're not necessarily a medical expert, but it looks about right. But it looks like the deep blue robe with a red sash that they were wearing is perfectly intact. Not a single spike hole through it.
Don't mind if I do.
You guys just hear the sound of bones clattering in the other room.
It's definitely dead.
Well, I'm watching.
Yeah, Ariel
I'm
would be really
watching and
close
keeping
to the
track
door,
of the
too.
route they took in case I need to come retrieve them. Not that I could actually drag Brick.
Yes, and Brick,
Oh,
make a listen check for me.
okay. I'm not good at those.
It won't be.
Hey, 17 again.
It wasn't a very hard one either. You hear jingling in the pocket of this robe. Do you reach in, and how carefully do you reach in?
Hold on.
Jingling.
Hold on. Not very carefully at all.
Make a reflex save.
Oh god.
Carefully.
Brick!
Whoa.
Christ.
Hey, 16.
16?
Oh, okay.
Okay, you feel something sharp, but you manage to avoid stabbing yourself with it.
Oh shit.
And you come away with how many? Ooh. You come away with 6 more of those darts.
I got the really dangerous things.
Oh god.
You just hear Leaf from in the distance. I saw that.
But I got them.
Be careful.
Okay, you and Satsi retrace your steps out of that room.
How heavy are these darts?
They're darts. They're small.
Yeah, they're not very heavy. I'm gonna
Okay.
say 0.2 kilograms because they're all metal.
Leaf will take the darts unless Brick wants to keep them.
Can I have one?
If you promise not to stab yourself with it.
I will do my best.
Does Brick have duct tape to attach this to one of his gauntlets?
No.
I think you should give it to Leaf.
I want it.
Do I have hold on. Do I have duct tape? I have a backpack. Hold on. Hold the phone. I should have gotten the duct tape. I have a first aid kit. That's where I got the gauze from.
You have extra medical gauze. If you want to use one of your
Come
first
here.
Oh, that. Fuck yeah, sure.
Okay, you have a one.
Don't fall on it.
You have a one-use
Don't trip.
poison dart on your gauntlet now.
Hell yeah.
So use that gauntlet when you want something to really die. Okay. That's pretty much it.
So how many darts am I holding now?
Like 6.
6, yes. Because Brick found 6 and
Okay.
you already found 1. All right.
I'm sorry. Is there an option to flip the table on here?
Yes. I will do it after I have saved at the end of the session
Yes, please.
Just so I can show everybody what that does.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, so you move on to the next door. This one's also closed. Satsi's going to try and do it all by herself again. Hey, and this time she actually manages to move it.
Ooh.
Go!
Where'd we go?
We're done. Rocks fall, everyone
We're
dies.
dead.
Not quite. I just did a thing I didn't want to do. All right, so the door opens and you just see a long hallway. And kind of in the distance, you think, an opening to some sort of small hall. You're not entirely sure what it is at the far end. There is a branching path on your left and a branching path on your right. And currently, I think the sense you are all probably getting is
Foreboding.
well, foreboding for sure, but Satsi's also kind of giving you the idea that she has to kind of stop everywhere on the way
Okay.
through here.
This is Grant saying, I made you a dungeon. You better stop in every room. I put effort into this.
Or if you don't want to, you are going to have to persuade Satsi not to go in.
That's
no, we
fine.
can check out every room.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
dip into this first corridor.
I have a question, Grant.
Yes.
Are the conduits still going through this hallway?
They're going, but you see no signs of light or anything coming from them.
Okay. Cool.
Unknown to stream, we may or may not have a trailer for this mission now that we're probably halfway through it, so...
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Leaf is going to, because Leaf's seen these kinds of conduits before, and is going to keep an eye on them just in case they light up.
Okay.
Grant, I don't know why, but for some reason your mouse in Tabletop Simulator is like lagging slightly behind what it's actually doing, so it's very funny. It's got this like ghosting effect when you pick things up.
Ooh. Telekinesis. All right, so yeah, Satsi stops here. And there's another one of those doors.
All right.
Are you going to let Satsi do it, or are you guys going to help her?
No, we'll go.
I mean,
help.
she did the last one.
Yeah.
She needs help.
Okay.
All right. Here we come, Satsi.
She's either rolling very well or very badly today. That bodes well.
If near you.
It's free.
Okay. I got 14.
I got an 8.
Between
You
the
need
three,
rest of us to
The
roll.
muscles.
between the three of you, you manage to open it no problem. And this
Ooh.
room has some light in it. And
We just open the door and forget shit.
Boom.
yeah, you are just, there is this soft blue light emanating from what appear to be shelves. And they are in 3 rows. And when you look a little bit closer, there are hundreds of small plates slotted into them. Scattered cushions lay on the floor to your right. And also in between the shelves, it looks like this might have been a reading room at some point. You also notice there seem to be tracks here as well.
Sorry, what's glowing?
All of those little plates on the shelves.
Okay.
I'm going to
Plates as in eating plates? Or plates as in disc-shaped things?
I know. I was also
You
not
can-
sure.
You can check it out. Satsi walks on in and just starts looking.
she just goes in. Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm gonna look very carefully for traps, but like,
Grant's
Yeah.
literally giving us an escort mission.
Yes, and you will enjoy it.
yeah, I mean, I'll follow Satsi.
Okay. Yeah, you follow
I'm
Satsi.
following Satsi's footsteps exactly.
Okay. What does the rest of the party do?
I'm
Fuck
gonna
it,
very
we're going in.
careful.
So
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I said I'm going in.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
me
gonna-
too.
Very carefully go down one of the other aisles.
Okay.
It's pretty far down. Okay. No, it's all right.
I'm in there too, by the way.
You haven't shot me yet, so
Only
Stop it.
stabbed you. So Aries going in as well.
Do you want us to impact that
Yeah.
one?
I'll be in your brick and Kai.
Ahmad's kind of just hanging out behind you guys.
Can I touch something on the plates?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Does it look like it's something that I can like pull out?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that you said it's a reading. It might have been a reading room. I feel like these might be like book tablet kind of things.
Yeah, you reach up, pull one out, and it has. It immediately lights up with a bunch of holographic markings.
Oh, I can't read
Um,
this.
yeah, and you're not wearing a visor or eyepiece of any kind, so Bessie can't help you right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Satsi if it's advisable to pull these off the shelf, like to look at these.
She's already snatched one and is kind of flipping through it.
I'll grab one and start flipping through it. Yeah, see what I can see. And if there's text on it, we will memorize it.
Okay. As far as I'm aware, for you, it's still an alien language as well.
That's okay. We can just memorize the symbols.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your auto hypnosis. What are Brick and Airy doing?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay, yeah, you memorize it.
Brick's just watching the room.
Okay.
Aries also inspecting like the books and seeing if he recognizes the symbols.
Okay. You don't really recognize the symbols. But I'm kind of counting this as like a quick glance. If you want to do, say, an investigation or a spot check, you are more than welcome to.
Okay, I will do investigate. I got a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
You maybe look through like 3 or 4 before you finally, move on to something else.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
All right, anyone?
Is this a like digital glow or is this a power kind of glow?
Kind of a
Digital
combination
glow.
of the two, you suspect. Make a knowledge technology check for me. See if you can suss it out.
Digital Glow could be a band name.
Yeah.
Knowledge tech or knowledge psionics?
Your choice.
I mean, I'm gonna roll knowledge psionics if you'll let me.
I'm going to say honestly, it's probably knowledge technology in this case.
That's also fine. 24.
24.
He would have gotten a 34 for the record. Let him roll the other one.
Yeah, so this is definitely a form of remote powered technology. It doesn't seem to have a power source of its own, and you're not sure where it's storing its information. However, this is a holographic projection, kind of in between what you are used to, the see-through holograms that you get of, say, Wadsworth or Major Dossie when they choose to call you. It's kind of between that and the opaque holograms you've seen in Alician technology before. So it's somewhere in the middle.
Okay. Now what?
Anyone
As
want to
long as Satsi's just looking around, we're just gonna just keep looking around at stuff and picking out books to see if there's anything he can recognize and snapping images of stuff.
Okay. Anyone else want to make any checks? All right.
Brick.
Oh, here's a question actually that I should have asked much earlier.
Yes.
Do we still have? Is Leaf's comm link back to the ship still active?
Do you try it?
I mean, I'm just assuming that Leaf has a little bars indicator in the top of his heads-up display.
It's a little
Like-
signal strength kind of.
Okay.
It's just like,
You check it just now, and as you look at it, you notice there are no bars.
okay.
It tracks.
Yeah, something is really blocking you.
Like we're in a cave or something.
Yeah, strangely enough, it's like you're in a cave. Okay. Okay, I need Brick and Leaf. I need you both to make reflex saves for me.
Oh God.
did you do?
No,
It's
sir.
gonna go well.
6.
10.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Here is what happened, and I need to get the right thing playing here.
The rest of us are
Rick
fine.
and Leaf, really?
Immediately, the two of you are surrounded by bright white light. And you're lifted from the ground as a couple of somethings start to pull you away.
Okay.
And
No.
You
Don't like that.
you
Not
also
great.
notice that another something has appeared next to the door and shuts it before a mod can get in.
Uh-oh.
Great. Love that.
Can we see them? Are they something or are they
You-
invisible?
Kai and Ari, you can see the one right by the door. It seems to be made out of light. It's a small triangular object, and it's kind of hovering. And as
Did it have to touch me to do that?
it did not.
Okay.
And as you are watching, this thing turns to the two of you and makes a bunch of noises at you while distorting, and then it flashes a deep blue.
I don't like
Nope.
that color.
Hate it. I pull out my gun.
Kai, get behind me. If I think
Every-
you're already behind me, actually.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. I was like, wait.
Everyone, roll initiative.
Oh!
Oh god.
Here we go.
First fight.
And I need to make a list. So, Kai, Leaf,
I don't.
Ari, Brick,
Something.
Wonder, Satsi. Oh my god, so many things. And then the sprites.
I'm ready when you are, Grant.
All right.
As are we.
What did Brick get?
Both Brick and Ari got an 18, but Brick's dex is higher.
Okay.
While when that thing manifests, because this doesn't require an action to do, I'm on the assumption that that's some kind of psionic power. Can I try to identify what it is?
Sure. Roll Slycraft.
Yes.
What did while you're doing that, what did Kai and Leaf get for your results?
14
14,
for your initiative.
Yeah, and I got 15.
15. And
Wait,
Leaf,
no.
you've got
Wait, no, I got 14. I had an 11 plus 3.
Twins.
okay.
My dex is definitely higher.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
And Kyle,
my
you've
one
got
thing.
Wonder stats, right?
Oh God.
I'm pretty sure you've got them somewhere.
Search.
So I'm going to have you roll for Wonder as well.
Search in the search bar.
Search in the search bar for wonder.
I don't know if we do.
Hold on. Shared with me.
Player character sheet.
Player character sheets.
I can also.
Mm-mm.
I know
I
I've
don't
got.
have Wonder handy.
Okay. Poor Wonder. Okay, let me open up the document that I know has this.
I know you sent me something at some point.
Yes.
I have no idea where it is.
Find Wonder.
Oh, I bet you it's in Discord.
It probably is. How? Okay, seriously, how do I not have? I know I've got stats for Wonder in here somewhere.
We
Come
can
on.
just say she rolled 50,
There she is. Okay.
and she destroys the thing before we even get a chance to fight it.
Stat block
She's
Wonder.
a good dog.
I think this is it here. Okay, this is from last mission, but I'm going to send it to you really quick, Kyle. There you go. She's got a +2 to
Discord.
initiative.
Did you not hear that? I heard.
Okay. Oh, and for my Cycraps check, that was a 31.
31.
Nice.
Ridiculous.
There are psionic powers like this. However, this is not a psionic power.
Okay.
Mm.
And Wonder gets a nat 1 for initiative.
Oh,
No.
Wonder's
Get
freaked
him out
out.
of the way.
Wonder's freaked out by the fact that her handler has been abducted by aliens.
Oh.
Okay. So top of the order are the sprites. So
Oh.
Right.
first sprite with Leaf starts dragging him farther away. Second sprite with Brick starts dragging him farther away. Nobody can see Brick right now. And then this sprite, oh geez, no, this is a weird thing that it does. This sprite makes a attack against Airy.
Love that for me.
Oh no.
All right.
Airy, what is your armor class? Does a 20 hit?
I thought you were just on it.
Oh my bad.
Defense.
10.
Your armor class is 10?
Yeah, I guess so.
So I don't know.
Oh,
Surely
we need to get you
not.
some armor.
Surely
I
not.
don't know if I put that in right.
Oh, okay. I think maybe he made me like a cheat sheet, so it might not be right. Hold on. I hope it's wrong.
Wait, no. You're a psionic warrior. Your AC cannot be lower than Leaf's.
Yeah.
It sounds like wait.
Wait, yours is
Sorry, one
insane.
second.
Yours is higher than mine by a lot.
It's not actually that at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, 13.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it definitely hits. So, this thing, it winds up this white hot ball of energy and then just throws it at you. And you get hit for 4 points of damage. It just goes zap.
Okay.
Ouch.
And it kind of hovers past you and starts following its friend. Next,
Hey, Brick, that one's on your way. Watch out.
Brick, you hear nothing. You don't.
I tried to warn you.
I'm assuming Ari was trying to say something. Brick, you do not hear Ari say that. That being said, it is Brick's turn.
Uh-huh.
And Brick, you immediately realize you can't breathe.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's bad.
So I'm going to
That's
give
very
you I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say that you had a pretty good breath of air.
So
Yes.
I can't breathe even with my helmet being.
Do you have your own air supply?
Well,
Is
my
this-
armor comes with it has spacesuit
Yes,
capabilities.
it has the environmental seal. Okay, so you immediately get an alert. Warning, vacuum detected.
Oh
And your
no.
environmental seal immediately kicks on.
Okay.
So you can attempt to try and force your way out of this if you would like. I will need you to make a strength check for me.
I'm not good at those today. Hmm. Screw it. We'll give it a shot. 10.
Yeah, you kind of struggle against it. You are not able to break whatever field it is that's holding you.
Okay, did that use an action?
It did.
Okay.
If there's something else you'd like to try, you are welcome to attempt it.
Shoot it with my damn gun.
Okay.
Well, I can make 2 actions.
I should have anticipated this. Okay, make roll damage, because there's no way you're not hitting whatever is holding you.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well. Hold on.
I'm not saying it's gonna do much, but you can try.
Let's see. Well, because of my double tap. Oh, yeah, 13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. Not going to tell you how much the shield takes, but you notice after the second shot, something goes horribly wrong with your gun. You feel something just go like it's suddenly just jammed.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Next up, it is Aries' turn.
Okay.
And actually, a gunshot's loud enough. You hear a muffled just thud around the corner from you.
Okay. Aries like super freaked out by that. Also, the one that is closest to me, is it facing towards Brick the sprite or me?
It is facing toward you. If they're
Dang.
I should have given them a better forward-facing thing. Yes, it is facing you.
Okay. Okay, well, shoot. Kai, if I go
Yeah.
after Brick, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Cook
gonna
it, leave.
Aries gonna try and attack the one right there. Before I do that, bear with me, I don't know how to do this, sorry. But if I want to use a feat, what do I say?
What is it?
Are you
I would like to do psionic weapon.
okay?
Which gives my, well, first I would pull out my psionic blade, but it would deal an extra 2d6 damage.
All right. Yeah, if you run up to this thing, make your attack roll for me.
I'm pretty sure I have that. Yeah, I do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
There's go this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't go through.
Oh, okay. Riveting stuff. Okay.
I love the whispers.
Bottom is
It's so good.
Oh,
the bottom is damage.
okay. 14?
A 14 to
Nice.
attack.
Oh no, 29 to attack, 14 of damage.
Oh yeah, 29. That's gonna hit. 14 damage. Yeah, you chunk this thing. You kind of swing and slice through it. You notice a bit of this bright edge of it kind of falls off and disintegrates in midair, and then it kind of wobbles for a second.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Minus 14. Okay, next up is going to be Kai. What you gonna do?
How thick's that spiderweb?
It's pretty thick. You can't really see through it. You can probably run through it. You're not sure what it's made of. These are alien spiders you're dealing with. You have
Well, we know how I feel about spiders in space.
about the same as you feel about sludge monsters in space.
No. I have to get to leave. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna run through that spider web.
Okay, you run through the spider web. You are now covered in spider webs and can't necessarily see that well until your next turn, I guess.
Okay. So I'm gonna get a penalty.
If you try a spot check.
Oh, I'm not gonna try a spot check. I'm gonna try to shoot the thing that's carrying Leaf away into the night.
Yeah, you can kind of see it if you want to try and take a shot at it.
Yeah.
All right. Make your attack roll.
Yeah, I'm going to attack with. Particle pistol?
Okay.
No. That is great. That is 12.
A 12. You miss. It
Yeah.
dodges at the exact right moment. You actually end up destroying a couple of those plates on the shelf behind it.
Those are millions of years old. There's no copies. Destroy.
I mean, at least it wasn't set to, tunnel through the mountain mode.
That's fair.
All right.
Hey, that would be a really quick way to the bottom of this place.
It would.
Reminds me of a comic I once saw about how Star Wars A New Hope should have ended. Anyway, Yeah, next person up is going to be Satsi, who sees this.
How? Did Satsi roll the same as us too?
Satsi actually rolled worse. She's going after. Oh no, what am I saying?
We have the same
Yeah, no, it
initiative.
should
Yeah,
be
Leaf,
him.
you're next. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
You're
I
good.
am bad.
It's okay.
Leaf, unless you have a way of breathing, you cannot breathe.
um,
Do you have a
How
way out
far-
of this?
how far from me is this thing?
Not within arm's reach. It is towing you from a few meters away.
That's dumb. Shouldn't be
Okay.
allowed.
Let me just double check something.
just watching him pull things up is very funny.
These things, you would agree, are animate, right? Not necessarily alive, but they're animate.
You can
They're moving.
try operating under that assumption.
You could certainly try.
Like, I would not describe what I'm seeing here as an inanimate object because it's clearly moving.
Yeah.
First thing that Leaf's going to do is slap his wrist to activate his tattoo.
I thought you already did.
That does something different.
Okay.
Okay, which one? What does this do?
This tattoo creates.
Leaf's all tatted up.
This tattoo activates the force screen, which gives me the shield, which
Okay,
hovers away from my body and deflects things. So I now have two different energy fields surrounding me.
okay. Kai, you notice Leaf's force shield appear on the outside of this energy field holding him.
Cool. Yeah. Let's see. Now, what do I actually want to do to this thing? You know what? Actually, yeah.
Punch
I'm gonna punch it with my mind.
Okay, what power are you using?
Bar punch.
Punch.
It's got a range of
Enough.
like 20
Okay.
something meters.
Okay,
Far punch.
No, 16 meters.
It's called far punch.
It's called far
That's so
punch.
cool.
all right.
I
What?
want far punch.
There
Junie?
is no attack roll and no save. It takes 1 point of damage.
Okay, what does this look like?
Yeah, so literally, because Leaf likes to go for subtlety in many things, all that happens is this thing just like suddenly gets knocked a little bit, and like I don't know, some bits fleck off or something.
Okay, Kai, it inexplicably just wobbles in midair. It seems mostly okay.
It's drunk.
Maybe you don't know if these things can get drunk. It's a forest. It's a
Forrest
forest.
has entered the
Hey,
chat.
sir. Can I help you?
Oh no, it does have a visual effect actually. Yeah, so you just see kind of like a ghostly hand kind of like just whack the like just slap the thing a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And because this is Leaf, it's a backhand slap. Yes.
You take off the glove first.
No, take off the glove, slap it with the glove.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that next time.
Yes, it takes its 1 point of damage. Okay. And those are your actions. Okay.
Wonder.
Now it's Satsi's turn. Satsi runs over. Let's see.
Oh, I should say if it is in fact an inanimate object, it does not take the point of damage.
If it is not an inanimate.
If it is an inanimate object,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, Satsi runs in
which
your
is what I
direction.
actually cared about knowing.
She does this sick slide underneath you because she succeeded her tumble check and jumps up, activating her side blade, and tries to
Rips it in half.
stab this thing. What is your attack bonus, Satsi? Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, she has no trouble hitting it. Just checking the crit threshold. Off by 1. Okay. And she does 3 more points of damage. All right. Satsi is trying to fight this thing now. Now it's Wonder's turn. And Leaf hasn't really given any instructions, so Wonder kind of peers around the corner, and immediately you hear, those of you who can hear the sound of Wonder tearing off around the other side of this thing. All right.
Okay.
We're back at the top of the order.
Oh god.
This sprite continues dragging Leaf, and then, oh no, there's a vicious weasel creature. It turns around and makes an attack roll against a flat-footed Leaf. Because you
What
can't...
does?
The sprite.
Okay.
It rolls a 21 without your dex.
Wow.
That
It's close.
That does hit. That is very
Ah.
close.
Excellent. Okay. And you take 5 points of damage.
Ow.
And Kai, you notice that bolt of white light goes right through the force field.
Oh.
Really?
Oh no.
Next up, the one dragging Brick.
I am going to ask, was that a psionic effect?
It was not.
Okay. And it's not an incorporeal attack.
Not that you're aware of.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right.
These are the things I need to check. Because they matter.
Fair.
Brick, does a 20 hit your armor class without dexterity?
Damn, just barely, yeah.
Okay. That means you
What worse?
take
Oh.
you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the last one, rolls a 26 against Airy. And
No.
it produces just this long, almost whip-like bit of light and swipes at you for 5 points of damage.
Okay. We're
Now-
getting beat by sprites.
Now, Leaf, I just want to double check. You don't have any way of breathing, correct? You are unable, like an environmental seal or anything like that.
Yeah, Leaf is not currently wearing his spacesuit.
Okay. So a round has passed. That is one of your rounds against the suffocation rules. You can hold your
What are the
breath.
suffocation rules?
You can hold your breath for a number of rounds equal to your Constitution score.
Constitution modifier or my score?
Score.
Thank God.
God. He has a -1.
And
He'd be dead already.
And just so everybody's on the same page, this is how the rules run. After this grace period, you make a Constitution check of DC 10 plus 1 per round every round thereafter to continue holding your breath. When you fail, the round after you fall unconscious. 2 rounds after you are given the dying state. 3 rounds after you are dead and must be revived somehow.
Wait, but you still get death saves?
Sure.
You can't say sure. Like, that should be...
My guess
Wait,
is
even if they save, they're
actually
still
under the
technically
rules. My
taking
guess
damage
is
afterwards.
no, because you're actively under attack still.
That's
You're actively taking damage.
What did you say, McKenna?
So the same thing Kyle just said.
Yeah, because that makes it an automatic fail on a death save.
If you're still taking damage. Oh,
If
okay.
taking additional damage auto crits and fails your death save,
Cool.
So that being said,
if I remember correctly.
Okay. Keep breathing. Well, don't. Actually, you can't. Oh.
No, Wonder's getting game.
No!
Oh.
Oh, is it going to attack Wonder? This is going to go well.
There's a fourth.
It does. It only rolls a 13 though. 13 in total. What was Wonder's AC again?
It's
Higher than that.
I'm pretty sure it's higher than that. It's 16.
Okay, yeah. There's a zap around the corner, Kai, and you hear the sound of Wonder snarling.
Get him, girl. Tear him apart. Because I
All right.
realized that Leaf can't speak, so maybe she'll listen to me.
All right, so with that conversation about suffocation going, that is one round past. This is your second round. Brick, it is your
Yeah.
turn next. Your gun seemed to have had a malfunction last turn.
Wonderful. Guess there's nothing I can do except for try to get the heck out of here.
Make that strength
Yeehaw,
check.
partner.
When under stress, little does anyone know, but Brick suddenly becomes a cowboy.
When under stress, I usually become much more Jersey, so I understand.
Oh, 18.
You feel one of your hands meet air. So you know you can get out. You're not all the way out though.
How close is that hand per se to the wall?
You could reach to one of the plates on the shelves if you wanted to grab it and like yeet it at
Ripping them
something.
all off.
Can I attempt to get closer to the thing? Like,
Sure.
okay.
Sure. Make another strength check.
Okay. Oh, 20.
Dirty 20?
Natural?
Dirty.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20 definitely beats what this thing rolled. You are able to close the distance. If assuming it doesn't move, you will be able to punch it in your next turn.
Yes. That's all I want in life. Okay.
All right, let me move you closer. Next
I want to
up,
wreck it.
Ari.
Gonna wreck it.
Ari, it is your turn.
I'm trying to decide
Okay.
how badly I want to destroy this thing.
So Grant, this is not an incorporeal foe, or it?
It seems plenty solid after it slapped you with that whip thing.
Okay. Well, there goes that idea.
Its attacks, at least, are corporeal,
Yeah.
Okay,
because
Okay.
otherwise they would have bounced off of my shields.
got it. Okay, can I try and like run by the one that's near me right now? Or jump over
You-
it or something?
You can try to run by it. That will provoke an attack of opportunity.
I'm willing to take the chance. That's what Harry would do.
Other mouse.
Oh,
All right.
do I
And
need to
where
roll anything?
and you're wanting to get to Brick, correct?
Yeah.
All right. You start to move. It makes its attack. And a 13,
Ties.
yeah, ties, which means it does hit. And that is another 4 points of damage.
Okay. I'll write it down.
I know I ask this every time, but I do really feel like that ties should go to the defender.
In the new system that I'm trying to work on, it probably will. Anyway, so Ari, you are next to Brick, who is clawing his way along the shelves, trying to get closer to this thing. However, you are on the other side of Brick.
Okay. Okay. Can I reach the hand that's out and try and pull him out?
Sure, make a strength check.
Okay.
You're gonna doze.
11.
You're not
Sorry,
good to
buddy.
doze.
Probably not. Just kidding.
Yeah, you kind of try tugging on Brick, but it doesn't really do much.
Okay. All right. Leaves me no choice. I'm just gonna stab. Oh, wait, I can't reach it, can I? Is Brick like completely blocking?
Yep, Brick is completely blocking it right now.
I'm kind of wide.
Okay. Dang. I didn't think this through. Sorry, Brick.
Okay. Next up.
Okay.
Next up is Kai.
Hello.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. I'm gonna assume you move right next to Leaf, so you're not risking shooting through him. Make your attack roll.
Okay. I think I'm gonna use the same weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have point blank shot. I'm within 10 meters of this thing, right?
Oh, yes.
Great. I get a
Oh,
plus 1
yes.
bonus on attack and damage rolls with ranged weapons against opponents within 10 meters. That's a 17.
That is definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll your
Hell
damage.
yeah. Let's go. Actually, that's the damage. Hold on. Sorry. Usually have this on the computer.
It's like,
No, stop. It's I forgot how much it was. 46. Kyle has enough D6s that I can
So
roll
many
all of
D6s.
them. And
the wonders
Really?
of a dice collection.
4. Okay. That is 3, 6. That's 9, 10, 11, 16.
16?
16.
Yeah, you chunk it. You level your weapon at this thing, fire it, and it just goes right through and scorches a hole on the wall.
Hell yeah.
And where your beam went through, you can see through it, and it seems to be almost dripping bits of light into that space.
Terrible. I hate it. Question for you, Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Am I imagining this, or does Kai now at level 8 get 2 attacks?
I believe
Because I
you
tried
do.
to look this up, but I thought you think I do.
I believe you do. Yeah.
I thought we talked about that, right? I couldn't find it we were looking before in the pilot thing, but I swear to God.
Yeah, both Ari and I do, so I think it makes sense.
Can I
Yeah. You
do
can
it again?
She gets another shot.
Actually, can I move and also attack?
Sure.
Well, no,
Where
it's
do you
okay
want
if
to
I can't.
move? Where do you want to
Huh?
move?
Well, no, you can tell me no.
You can. Yeah.
I was just gonna run. I'm gonna provoke an attack of opportunity to make you happy, and run by the thing that I just shot and try to shoot at the one that is about to try to kill Wonder. Because I ain't nothing if I don't protect our dog.
To be fair, if you don't leave melee range, it doesn't actually get the attack of opportunity.
Technically, it gets one if you make a ranged attack when you're in melee range. Technically, if we're using the 3.5 rules, I believe.
Right. 3.5 is evil.
Yeah, 3.5 is very evil.
Shot.
It doesn't defend you against someone next to you going,
Oh, yeah.
But if you
That's
leave
fine.
if you leave melee range, you can also get, essentially right next to Wonder and not worry about shooting Wonder.
Please don't shoot my dog.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot the dog.
Okay.
God.
Then does a 20 hit?
Yeah, of course it does.
Okay.
Because I forgot to turn on my armor.
You take 7 points of damage.
Yeah, that's about right. Wow, wow. That's interesting because that's the most that anyone's taken from these little fuckers.
This one rolled high.
Apparently.
Okay. Yeah, make your attack roll against the one that's currently causing Wonder trouble.
Hell yeah. Same weapon. I
Zap.
think.
Zap.
Yeah. Zap, zap, zap.
Zip, zap, zap.
Aren't you glad you stood next to the dog?
It's a 1.
Uh,
Oh no. Do
Roll it.
not make me shoot the dog.
Roll a D percentile for me.
Grant.
It's these, right? This one and this one.
Mhm.
48.
You miss Wonder, you miss the
Thank God.
bot, and you hit the pile of cushions, and
And
just-
a dart comes out and hits me. I
No.
die instantly.
But the pile of cushions immediately light on fire. So now
We
the
can
room
use
is beginning
this.
to fill up with smoke.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh,
This is
great. And the
fun.
door's closed.
This is great. This is good. This is good and fun and great and good and great.
We're definitely going to live, guys.
TPK. TPK.
Why are you rooting for this?
No, I do not want a TPK. It's sarcastic chanting.
Okay,
I
Leaf.
know there's at least one person in chat who doesn't know what TPK is because my mom's here. Hi, Mom. It means no party killed. It means we all die together.
On the
we're
first
that
encounter,
bad at the
no
game.
less.
By tiny sprites. No,
Yeah.
tiny sprites.
Little triangles kill us.
Yeah,
Little fairies.
we're doing
I
great.
will, Vicky, I will give you this. In and amongst the burning pillows, you're pretty sure you see sparks. You hit something important over there.
Oh, thanks.
Leaf, what are you gonna do?
Hopefully breathe.
Well, so
real.
I can hold my breath, and Leaf would definitely know exactly how long he can hold his breath for.
If you practiced.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, actually, we've also been on water worlds before, so
Yeah, Leaf is a very bad swimmer. He's intensely aware of how not well he can hold his breath.
I'm a very good swimmer. Why wasn't I picked up?
Right, Leaf has a -2 to swim. So this thing's still holding me.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Punch it again.
yeah, I'm just gonna punch it again.
Okay.
Magic punch.
And this time you slap it with the glove, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You just see a ghost. You see a ghostly hand take off a glove and slap this thing with it,
Beautiful.
which is completely for show because actually it takes the damage instantly.
It gets hit before that, but it's
the
still
light
like
show happens after it's already taken the damage.
so good.
It's definitely wobbling a lot more than it was.
And let's see. No, we'll just stick with that for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Satsi runs over and kind of joins you over there and attempts to stab the thing again. Oh, right. I keep forgetting what her attack bonus is. Yes, she hits and does 7 points of damage. Okay.
Nice.
This thing is looking really rough now.
Nice.
And Wonder is going to attack the thing that tried to zap her. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me, Kyle, for Wonder. She's gonna bite it.
That's not good.
Well, it's
That's a 10.
Yeah, it kind of just dodges out of the way and dances just out of reach. All right, I'm gonna give us one more round. So the sprites.
until he kills us all.
We die. We don't come back next week.
We actually won't be back next week. Next week's our week
that's
off.
right.
Oh.
That's right. That's
Yeah, I
right.
forgot.
Because Kyle has a big old test for his big old degree.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No one
You
brought
got
a
this.
fire extinguisher. I just saw that from Lynn, Jersey.
Leaf is a fire extinguisher if he gets out of this bubble.
It's true. We discussed this beforehand.
All right, I'm rolling something for the sprites really quick.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Brick, all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you just drop to the ground as this
Okay.
sprite just bursts into particles of light and
Shit.
disappears. Yeah. The others, however, are still operational, and the one that was getting beaten up by Eri, it it flies over and actually no, it keeps its distance. And does an 18 hit? I keep forgetting what everybody's
Where's
stuff
my
is.
thing?
13.
Aries
Oh
18.
yeah, definitely.
You take 5 damage as it
Okay,
zaps
that's
you.
not that bad. I thought it was gonna get sucked up.
The one that's holding you, Leaf. Let's just say it misses. But I'm going because Satsu's right there. Yeah, okay, no, she doesn't get hit. And then the one that was fighting Wonder decides to try and smack Wonder and crits and
Fails or-
does no,
No, not fail.
it does 12 points of damage to Wonder.
Not the dog.
All right.
Should we keep track of that?
I made a note of it too, but if you
Okay.
want to keep track of it, I'd appreciate it. Okay, Brick, it is your turn next. You are free,
Cool.
and technically, you're close enough where I'd say you're like base contact is the rule. So if you wanted to say try and do something at range to this thing, you would be able to do so without potentially hitting Ari.
Yeah.
I trust you, bud.
God. Yeah. Is there any noticeable change in my gun, or is it still kind of?
Now that you can check it, you notice that it did indeed jam. It looks like you didn't have enough room for it to properly function. While you were encased.
Gotcha.
So if you wanted to spend, I'm going to say it would be your move action. You could spend one of your actions clearing that, and then you'd be able to use it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. You may make an attack roll, but only one because you've only got the one action.
I have 2 attacks.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting. It's a thing. I keep forgetting the rules of this game I'm supposed to be running. This is bad. Okay, anyway.
It's a lot to keep track.
So yeah, he kind of clears the chamber, goes, thanks, and like puts the gun on your shoulder, Ari.
I stand still.
I take,
Ari,
takes a shot.
roll a fortitude save to avoid hearing damage. Okay, make your attack roll.
Oh, so now
Wait, are you actually gonna make them do that?
Wait, what?
a nat 1.
Dude,
Join the club, the Nat 1 club. Oh no. That's not a good.
I'm suddenly stressed it's on my shoulder.
Your gun jams again.
Oh man.
I mean, it could have been worse. He could have been like, it slips and kills Ari.
It explodes
exactly.
and immediately does a critical to Ari.
Well, that's what my
Thank
other.
you for being so gracious.
That's what
Greg.
something else does.
Yes, it just jams again
Oh no.
and
He
misses.
chunks it back onto his shoulder because he's a magnetic holster or something, and
Brick mad. Okay.
Any other weapons?
Well, ranged maybe not, but you do have one.
I do. I guess I'll move up and punch the dang thing.
Okay, Ari, do you let him pass?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
I just on the
actually,
wall.
you are out of actions.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry. Next turn, though.
Never mind. Okay.
Speaking of which, Ari, it's your turn.
Okay. Be like, it's okay, Brick. I got this. And Ari goes from very distressed to suddenly very angry and turns towards the sprite in front of him and just charges at it to attack it with
Fuck it up.
the side blade.
Get it.
Okay. Make your attack
Go down.
rolls.
Attack.
Fight.
Down. Your weapons. So you have 2 attacks, 1 and 2.
Oh, beat him. 23 to attack, 15 damage.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Make your second attack.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do another slash. Yes, get him. 9 to attack, 14 damage. Not as cool.
I'll give it to you. It's not doing well.
Gimme.
It literally had 1 HP, so I'm gonna give that one to you. It's so yeah. Ari, you just walk up to this thing and go whoosh, whoosh, and it just falls apart in an X formation and disintegrates. So this one is now
Good
gone.
riddance.
Kai, it is
Hi.
your turn.
Yeah,
Wonder has decided that this sprite needs to die.
I've decided that as well. Yeah, it seems like Satsu's got the other one handled, and Leaf slapping it is helping. So I'll
Oh dear.
I'm gonna switch actually over now that the cushions are on fire. I'm gonna just be like, "Whew," and take out my other gun instead, so I don't start a second fire. And I'm gonna shoot at it with my laser pistol, which
Still
I guess could also sort of fire.
Yeah, it still definitely could.
Less likely. I don't know. Who knows? That's a nat 20, baby.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, that's
And I'm assuming because you never turn off the stun module, that's working too, right?
yeah, of course it is. I never turn it. Why? Why would I not turn it?
It also doesn't save. But it does different things with the stun module. Okay, roll your damage and multiply it by 2, please.
Hell yes, I will. 2d8. Where is the d8? Where is it? That's 1. That's 2. Thank you. That is 10 times 2 is 20.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
just say you zap it and it just goes poof.
Beautiful.
It's gone.
Hell
Um,
Nice.
I give Wonder a little pat.
Aw.
Let me just
I
do
still have another attack, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Great. And I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do good boy, girl. And then shoot the other one.
Go ahead and make your second attack.
Go. That is not as good. That is, I mean, it's hard to be as good as a nat 20. That is a dirty 20 though, actually.
You
So-
hit it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I don't know why.
Kai
See,
found her
you
mojo.
You say, why are you cheering for a team kill when that's actually now you're mad that we're doing well. Fucking shit, I lost one. Where'd it go? It's like it's invisible. Hold on. Where'd it go? Where'd the die go?
You want to borrow
This is
another
why you
one?
use the glow in the
Operated.
dark one or the light up one.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
always
a
put your
line.
dice in.
Operated.
We can find it later.
On.
One of the hard light sprites was actually spying on you, Vicky. I said it over there.
That's okay. That's a 5.
It's a
Wait.
5.
Plus
That was
Oh yeah, no, it's just 5.
that was still more than enough. It that one also just disintegrates. And Leaf, you can breathe.
That's a fun. I was just like, good girl. Done.
Awesome.
And you
Big
are
fan.
Moment.
and you are officially out of initiative order as the room fills up with smoke. And that's where we're going to leave it. Now before
Sorry.
All right.
before we
just
do
so I don't forget and like have to deal with this later, can we end on Leaf walks over and just like waves at the fire and puts it out?
Okay, yes, you do that.
You can do that, yeah.
Because Leaf can do that.
We don't know. Choke and die.
Hang on.
Oh, he's gonna save it and then he's gonna flip the table for us.
Yeah. Flip,
Hell yeah.
flip.
Flip.
Hang on.
Where did the guy go though? It literally just
Save.
left the building.
It has been saved. Are we ready?
This has happened to me before.
Wait,
No, I'm not ready.
let him get out.
Let's do this.
Let him cook.
Yes, I want to see this.
Do it.
Go for it.
Flip it.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Amazing.
And
Where's
there we
it
go.
going?
Table was
Wait,
just
wow.
levitating the whole
Wait, was
time.
it levitating the whole time?
Apparently so. Oh, Forrest likes it.
Hi, Forrest.
Apparently.
Are we in like
How
are
high
we
in
in
the air was this table?
Are we in an old church or something? What's happening?
Tabletop
Oh,
Simulator
yeah,
just
there's
has
pews.
Tabletop Simulator just has random backgrounds all the time. It's weird.
It is a
Oh,
church.
nice.
It is just a random
Extra.
church. Okay.
So
I
weird.
You guys want to play D&D at church?
I mean, sure.
all right,
The devil's
stream.
game at church.
Yes.
This is
Play
going to
cleric.
be a little rough. Stopping screen share. There we go. And we're
Hello.
back. All right.
Yes.
There we go.
I guess that's is it my time to do our
It
outro?
is your time.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today for some more D&D in space. Thank you so much to our lovely game master and master of the stream today, Grant. And thank you to McKenna, Amanda, and Kyle for being lovely party members, and also for letting me invade your home for this episode. As far as the rest of the week goes, it's the end of the week. It's Thursday, kind of the end of the week. So next week, we have amateur astronomy on Monday. Astronomy, there's a bug. Kyle, there's a bug on the blinds.
Yes, there is.
Oh no. Anyway. On Wednesday, we have astronomy news. Probably. I have to check when my flight is. Probably. Check the schedule. And then Thursday, we're actually going to be off, not because we just had a team kill and we all died, because that's not how it happened. Don't let anyone tell you differently. But because Kyle has to take his comp exam. So everybody wish Kyle good luck. And we will be back the week after with our regular schedule for everything back to normal. So hopefully I will have some astronomy news for you guys this week. If not, then it'll definitely be back to normal week after. I think that is about it. Is there anything I'm missing? If you've missed any episodes, you can go in the About page and click on my face. And all of these episodes are archived on my channel. And yeah, follow if you're new here. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. Thanks for hanging out. Wish Grant an early happy birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.